little to no marginal spread between. That's what y'all said. Surprise, Sam Jackson voice. Darty raw, live action, boy. Watch your mouth when you talking and address me, your highness. I'm seen with the flyest of queens dressed in the finest. The clever-minded, yet cold-blooded assassin. Never personal, cause ain't no love in this rapping.
Welcome to Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get set for the Houston Rockets, looking for a key road win against the Indiana Pacers.
No one on this team expected to be in this position. We thought they'd have a playoff spot already clinched. That's not the case, but they can still make it a strong season. But they need to get some wins down the stretch.
Exactly. It does no good to focus on what could have or should have been. You have to focus in on what matters most. And what matters most right now is get back to playing good, solid basketball. That's what you can control. And you can't control how your opponent plays, but that doesn't matter. Just get back to playing fundamental basketball.
2 points. The assist.
Jeff, remember when James Harden was this great six-man with OKC? Now he's one of the premier players in the league. Did you see this coming?
Well, Mike, you know, when we were doing the finals, when they played against Miami, he was one of my favorite players. But it would be reckless for me to think that he could go from being such a great six-man to clearly one of the top 5 players in this league. He has made a huge jump. This guy is one of the very, very best to play this game.
George is unable to hit the three. To Howard. Howard for 2. His first field goal off the mark.
And that's not his shot. He should know better than that.
To George. Again with the open shot. Howard the rebound. Sends it to the corner. Harden jump shot. Hits the 3. A huge shot from downtown.
A corner 3 and knocked it home.
Hey, Jeff, we know Monte Ellis can score. How does he fit in with these Pacers?
I like the fit between he and George Hill. I think they needed more creativity from the backcourt. And George Hill is a good spot-up shooter. So George Hill, he'll have that calming presence. He'll start and set a great defensive tone. He'll play off Monte Ellis offensively. And Monte Ellis can do what he does best, which is to get to his right hand and attack the basket.
For 2. The assist from number 3, George Hill.
Smith goes for the three-pointer. The Rockets with the offensive rebound for a new 24.
And once again, when the ball is up in the air, they're the ones coming down with it. This is the kind of effort that it's great to see.
To Ellis. He's averaging 14 points per game this season. Moving the ball. Excellent teamwork. Ellis. Ellis fires with 1 left on the 24. James Harden has become elite, one of the premier scorers in the NBA. You had it pegged years ago. You thought this guy had a chance to be special, Jeff, and he is.
He really is. And the reason is the ability to get to the free throw line, the ability to make every pass out of pick and rolls that the great point guards can make, and the three-point shooting ability. James Harden, unbelievable two-guard, the best two-guard in the NBA.
Three and a half gone by in the first. Indiana's down by 1. Nice ball movement. Oh, he shoots it. Good finish inside.
Right from the start here in the first half, they've made a conscious effort to move the basketball around and get quality shots.
Harden. And here's the double. Ariza the jump shot. Rebound handled by Hill.
You got to learn to win in different ways. Sometimes all your shots are going in, and the rebound totals are down. Here tonight, the ball isn't going in, so you've got to win the battle of the boards.
Jeff, we know James Harden is a great scorer, but he's a terrific playmaker, too.
Well, he is really their point guard. He's the de facto point guard. The ball is always in his hands. They run high pick and rolls for him, or he isolates at the top. And the way they use the three-point line, if you commit to him with a second defender as he puts the ball on the floor to the basket, he is going to find that spot-up shooter. And he passes it on time and on target.
Harden from deep in the corner. Harden's three-pointer off the mark.
There's no other way around it. Both teams have been struggling to put the ball in the basket. When you buy tickets, you hope you don't get a game like this.
It's good. Three-pointer.
They haven't wasted any time in establishing an offense based around ball movement and player movement, and the results speak for themselves.
Ariza from downtown. Plenty of room. To the basket. The layup, no good.
Trying isn't enough. You've got to close and get there and then finish it off by contesting the shot.
Jeff, 2 years ago, the Pacers were in the conference finals. The Pacers chance for a three-point play off the basket, and the foul, the runner called against Howard. Paul George will go to the line. One shot to complete the three-point play.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
Timeout call. They need a 20.
The coach could see the run was impacting the game. A solid timeout to break the momentum.
You know, Jeff Howard, another one of those players right out of high school into the NBA. So he's still so young. He's still in his prime. The numbers he's put up are just phenomenal.
Oh, Hall of Fame worthy numbers. And Mike, let's not forget, when he came out in the draft, there was real debate. Who's better, Dwight Howard or Emeka Okafor? And give Orlando credit. They made the right pick.
Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. An easy layup, and it won't go.
Houston's just not set the right tone defensively. They're getting absolutely obliterated on that end of the floor.
George against Beverly. George for two, lets it go. And Paul George with the nice look, sinks it. He's got 8 points in this matchup.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it, even against the best defense.
Beverly looking to dupe the defense, draws the double team.
You know, Ellis, Jeff, one of those guys that you like from a standpoint of, you know he's going to be out there and play every night. 2 times he's led the NBA in minutes per game.
Yeah, and that's not easy, Mike. To average over 40 minutes a game, that's hard to do. Now, sometimes that comes with taking some possessions off defensively. That's not what you want. But he has great stamina. He has great durability. You want your best players on the floor and available. And Ellis has been able to provide that for the teams he's played for.
To the rim. The Pacers with the offensive rebound for another possession.
When you see how many rebounds these teams have already combined for, the story about this game is rebounding. But the real story is neither team can make a shot. That's why the rebounding numbers are so high.
To George. Paul George with 8 points and 1 rebound. And now he moves around the defender. Won't go. And they can't extend the lead into double figures. It's good. And they extend the lead to double figures. He's got 8 points in this matchup.
How do you create separation in this game? You do it by getting more shots than your opponent. Good offensive rebound, sticking it back in, second chance points. Critical in building up a quality margin.
Ellis against Harden. moving the ball around beautifully. Monte Ellis with a nice look. He's got 2 assists in this contest.
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're going to create also a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor. And that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
Indiana's done some great things in this game, Jeff.
It's the combination of passing and movement. You can always pass the ball, but to get the proper movement and maintain your spacing, that's what makes a team special on offense.
They want to discuss things. Time for a full timeout.
You need to go on extended runs. You've got to use your timeouts wisely. This was a good one.
There's no denying Harden's one of the best players in the game. No denying the Rockets can be one of the best teams. But for them to take the next step, as great an offensive player as he is, he needs to become a better defender, right, Jeff?
You're right, and he's capable. And he has to own his defensive inconsistency.
One of the things about Harden, it's hard to read him because he doesn't display a lot of emotion out on the floor.
Well, when you have that big a beard, it's hard to read his face. I mean, how are you going to do that? Yeah. Like, listen, that beard is such a weapon. I just wonder how he eats with that beard. Does he pick the food out of his beard, Mike? How does that work?
Stop now.
No, I don't understand how it works.
Substitutions, Houston.
Gets past the defense. Nice, strong finish at the rim.
That looked like a runaway train right there, driving down the lane and then finishing with fierceness.
Excellent ball movement, great teamwork. Forced to make the pass. Harden the rebound. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season.
We're seeing a lot of action around the basket. Full body blockouts, up in the air for rebound battles. This is terrific basketball.
He connects on the first free throw. Jeff, Josh Smith has a lot of different talents. What's his #1 strength?
Well, I love his passing ability, Mike. For a big, as a 4-man, when he goes down on the block and he can command that double team, he's a very capable and willing passer. And then you couple that with how many guys pass like that and can continue to block shots at a high rate and protect the rim. Those two skills usually don't go together. Smith has them. He's got to use them consistently.
The 2 defenders swarm to the rim. He's fouled. And Jordan Hill will go to the line. He's shooting 71% on the season.
Hey, you don't see strength like that very often. The way he got fouled, just to get the ball up and to the rim, was a great achievement.
First free throw, good. Indiana's done some great things in this game, Jeff.
Ball movement. Repeat after me. You want to win in this league, you move the ball. That's exactly what they have done. That's why their assist totals are so high.
44, Solomon Hill.
Able to convert on both free throws. Indiana's leading Houston by a score of 26-15. Smith.
2 minutes.
Terrific ball movement. Smith, plenty of time. That's a 3-pointer. Can't hit from long distance.
Houston's struggles with the 3-ball continue.
Throws it down.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Harden from downtown. And James Harden with a pretty shot from 3. He's got 10 points thus far.
made the most of his opportunity, and he knocked it in. 3-ball.
For the layup. Nice touch at the basket.
They are consistently hurting the defense with the pick-and-roll game. Good screen, no switch, show by the man
with more intensity, energy, and effort.
There's the double team. Ball comes loose, goes out of bounds. So it'll be Pacers ball. Mass substitutions as both teams mix it up.
Number 2, entering the game for the Indiana Pacers, number 40, Glenn Robinson.
Budinger. Excellent feed. There's the whistle. Nice job drawing the foul. And Jordan Hill will go to the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 from the line.
Personal foul. Team foul number 3. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Knocks down the first one.
Stepping in for the Houston Rockets, number 12, Dwight Howard.
Oh, he misses the second free throw. He goes 1 for 2. Smith. Fires from downtown. Off the mark from 3. Lazy pass easily stolen by Howard. At the buzzer. So that'll end the first quarter. The Pacers up by 11. Stay tuned for more Sunday Night NBA presented by ESPN and EA Sports after this short break. That's an excellent first quarter. Now let's see how they adjust.
Well, they're going to have to adjust because you have to expect a team to make a run right back at you. You've got to be ready for it. You've got to be prepared for it. And then you've got to adapt to it.
Pass into the post. The Pacers with control on the rebound. Gets the two-pointer to go on the follow from Jordan Hill. He's got 5 points in this matchup.
Multiple shot opportunities. Great job on the offensive boards. Not only securing the rebound, but finishing the play and continuing to build their lead.
Misfires on the 3.
Houston's not having the kind of offensive consistency you need to win in this league. They just can't seem to get into a rhythm.
Indiana's providing some real energy in this game, Jeff. From their perspective, what's been the key?
Well, when you play for each other instead of playing for yourself, good things happen. You lose yourself within the team concept, you're going to play solid basketball. And that's exactly what is happening here today. Look at the beautiful ball movement and passing.
Good bounce back, hitting the second free throw. He's 1 for 2. Steps out of bounds. They give it right back. Indiana's leading Houston by a score of 34-20. Stuckey against Jones. Turner Stuckey for two. Puts it up. Nails it. Indiana's shooting 53% from the field in tonight's game.
That's good defense, better offense, a nice contested two-point shot.
The screen is set. Terry from downtown. Nobody near him. And Jason Terry with a jumper for three. He's got 5 points in this matchup.
He had time to lick his fingers. There was no one around him. A wide open three-point shot.
Turner. Double team closing in. Budinger fires for three with 2 left on the 24. In the paint, the Rockets with the offensive rebound to keep it alive.
And they've been coming up with...
Throws it down. What a play.
I love to see this. Guy who's behind keeps fighting, pursuing the ball. Not only pursues the ball, then has the talent and ability to finish it and give them a chance to cut into this margin.
Moving the ball. Excellent teamwork. To Budinger. Budinger fires away. The Pacers with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. Yep, he had a foul called against Jones. It's off to the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2 for the Indiana Pacers.
Can't connect on the first free throw.
To the line, shooting 2.
Indiana's performance in this matchup has been outstanding, Jeff.
Exquisite offensive basketball. Ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things, you're going to be a dynamic offensive basketball
Entering the
team.
game for the Rockets. Number 5, Josh Smith.
So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting the second. Terry. Nice ball movement for 3. The wide open shot. Bang. Houston's 4 for 18 from outside.
Corner 3, it's a short shot, and he knocked it home.
Ellis against Beverly. And he curls in. Ellis has the double team converted. Off the mark. Quite can't get that double-digit lead.
Couldn't have played that shot any better. Made it a much more difficult shot than if it was an open look.
Ariza for 3 with another shot. No good from downtown. Trevor Ariza's 1 for 4 from the perimeter.
And they just can't seem to get locked in from distance. There's been too many misses on wide open opportunities.
Pass to the corner, puts it up. Able to connect, and it's now a double-figure lead. Monte Ellis with 6 points.
Number 40, Glenn Robinson.
Terry. That's a catch and shoot for 3. Off the mark from downtown. To Hill. Backing his man down. That's a forced shot. Knocks it down. That's a 2-point. And Rodney Stuckey with 6 points.
You don't want to make a living taking contested 2-point jump shots, but here it worked out because of superior concentration.
Terry on the drive. Indiana's leading Houston by a score of 41 to 28. Smith the rebound. To Terry. Jason Terry with 5 points and 1 assist. Fakes the drive but steps back. Stuckey shot misses for 2.
You can get that shot at any time in a possession. You've got to find a way and run your offense and execute to get a better quality shot in a close game.
They're going to make some changes with personnel on the floor.
number 13, James Harden.
Indiana's performance today, Jeff, it's obvious. They came ready to play.
I'm going to celebrate the game, Mike. I am going to celebrate the game. Their offense is just this good. Yeah, you can nitpick some defensive mistakes, but when you're looking for great offensive basketball, team basketball, this group is doing it, and they're doing it on every possession.
Knocks it down. Indiana's 2 for 8 from 3 tonight.
That was a thing of beauty. The form on that catch and shoot, and an even nicer Jay.
Bang! 3-pointers. And James Harden with 13 points.
Tremendous balance, follow through, arc, rotation. Wow.
Turner making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Counting, and the foul called against Howard. And Jordan Hill will go to the line looking to complete the 3-point play.
That's great body control right there. Finishes the shot and now goes to the free throw line.
Shooting 1.
And that completes the 3-point play. Kicks it out to the corner. From the corner, a 3-pointer. The Rockets with the offensive rebound for a new 24.
Gang rebounding is how you establish a rebounding tone to your team, a toughness to your team. They've established that very well in the first half.
Jeff, Rocket fans want to know, could this be their year? When you have Dwight Howard and James Harden, anything is possible.
It is. Listen, they are a dynamic offensive team. They are hard to guard. Their improvement and their chance to win a championship will be tied directly to their defensive improvement.
Pass to the corner to Ellis. He's got 4 assists in the game. Hill fires with 1 left on the clock. Misses the 2.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
To Ariza. He's averaging 12 points per game this season. Pass to the corner. Moving the ball around beautifully. Turner against Smith. Gets it off. That's a 2-pointer. That's good. He's 2 for 3 from the field.
He got a hand in his face, but had no impact on the shot. Nice 2-point jumper.
To Terry. He's got 5 points in this matchup. Under pressure. That's good for 2. And Rodney Stuckey with 8 points.
When you play that good a defense and you contest the 2-point J, you expect a good result there. The offense was just superior. The concentration and the follow-through. He stuck his shot.
To Harden. He's got 16 points thus far. He goes baseline. Again with the open 3. And puts it in. Jason Terry with 8 points and 1 assist.
That's efficient offense, generating a corner 3-point make.
To Stuckey. He's got 8 points in this matchup. Ellis against Harden. Ellis fires with 2 on the 24. Ariza the rebound. Oh, excellent screen. To the rim. And Indiana's called for their first team foul. And Josh Smith will go to the line for a couple of free throws. This is the first.
Substitutions, Indiana. Stepping in for the Houston Rockets, number 2, Patrick Beverly.
And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Indiana's leading Houston by a score of 55-38. To George. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season. Ellis on the drive. To the basket. Flips it up. Nice pass inside to the basket.
Indiana's looking good early, playing great team basketball and getting each other involved offensively. We're seeing some great passing so far in this game.
Goes to the goal. Knocks down the shot. Indiana's shooting 55% from the field.
Listen, he did all he could right there. Came over, challenged the shot. The ball just went in the basket.
Fires away from downtown. Harden's off the mark from three-point land.
If this is what you're paid to do, make shots, then be a shot maker. When your opportunities arise, knock it in.
Puts it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Assist from number 2, Patrick Beverly.
To George. Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. And a nice finish at the basket.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Puts up another shot. Not able to hit. Inside. No good on the layup attempt.
No question, they've dug themselves a huge hole here in the first half because they haven't been defensively dominant. But the way to get back in the game is contest shots just like that.
Playing inside out. Ariza fires the three from the corner. On the follow, puts it up. It's good. The Rockets down by 19.
These type of effort plays not only put 2 points on the board, but give an emotional boost to your team to want to play with even more intensity, energy, and effort.
Terrific ball movement. And a foul is called. Dwight Howard picks up his 4th personal of the evening. And Jordan Hill will get to shoot at the free throw line. He's 4 for 5 from the line tonight.
Boy, he's really been shooting lights out from the free throw line tonight.
Got the next one. Nope. First free throw won't go.
Into the game for the Pacers, number 5, Lavoy Allen. Into the game for the Houston Rockets, number 15, Clint Capella.
And Jordan Hill with 11 points. Indiana's leading Houston by a score of 62-42. Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. Gets to the rim, unable to flip it in.
They've done a good job getting the ball into the paint, but unfortunately, they just haven't converted at the basket.
To George. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season. And the rebound taken by Ariza. To Beverly. Sends it to the corner. Throws it up from deep in the corner. Fires from three-point range. Buzzer sounds, and the first half comes to an end. The Pacers up by 20. We'll have more Sunday night NBA from ESPN and EA Sports after this halftime break.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Pacers entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Indiana Pacers. The Rockets may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems. But I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better.
Game track. Bench points.
The Houston Rockets were not given a chance to relax in that opening half. Even when the starters were on the bench, the reserves were maintaining the lead and earning their playing time.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
We're moments away from the third quarter. Mike and Jeff are ready to call second half action.
Welcome back to the Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis for the second half. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Indiana's performance in the first half may be their best of the season. I don't think I've ever seen them shoot the ball better.
Yeah, I'm not so sure it was such great shooting at very little resistance defensively. I mean, it was like they were playing against a biddy league team out there versus another NBA team. Where's the effort?
To George. He's got 8 points in this matchup. They're all over him. Still puts it up. Hits the shot. 22-point lead for Indiana. Harden jump shot. Puts it in. He's shooting 50% from the field. He curls. For 2. Nice finish around the rim. He's averaging 12 points per game this season.
Typically, that's not the shot you want the contested 2. It worked out this time.
Bang! Hits from downtown. And that's the 8th three-pointer for the Rockets.
Hey, sometimes the 3 ball just doesn't open up early in the game. They only had a few threes in the first half, but here in the second half, the 3-point shot has opened up, and they've knocked it home.
The assist from number 5, LaVoy Allen.
Smith's looking to do damage in the paint. The Rockets with the offensive rebound for another possession. Converts on the inside.
Hey, you see a guy put his body on the line in the paint and then convert that into 2 points. That just infuses a sense of passion in his teammates.
George against Terry. George from downtown. George is unable to hit from beyond the 3-point arc.
Hey, you can sugarcoat it, but this is a disappointing effort. One good challenge doesn't cover up the multitude of defensive sins that have gone into this game.
Hill. Nice ball movement. Shoots for 3. Can't hit from beyond the arc. Paul George is 1 for 5 from long range.
And much like the first half, we're seeing more misses than makes when they pull up from long range.
George. George for 2. Can't get it to go down. Nice inside pass. Gets the wide open look for 3. Nails it from downtown on the catch and shoot. Josh Smith with 6 points and 6 rebounds.
The corner 3 and knocked it home.
Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Puts it up for 2. Smith the rebound. Houston's been playing some consistent basketball right from the opening tip, Jeff.
I love the passion defensively, the aggressiveness, the intensity. They never stop. They go from one duty and one job responsibility to the next, and it never stops until they snag the defensive rebound.
Turner.
Number 2, Patrick Beverly.
Good solid entry pass. Ellis draws the double. Can't get the layup to drop.
It's hard to pass the ball out of a great double team because you come to their body where they have no room to pivot or create space to throw the ball out of the low post.
To George. Moving the ball around beautifully. And he draws the foul. Josh Smith picks up his first foul of the night. Indiana's shooting 66% from the line.
I love the way the NBA player can contort his body, take contact, and get the ball up to the basket even when being fouled hard.
Good recovery, hits the second free throw. 4 minutes gone by in the third. The Pacers up by 12. Excellent ball movement, great teamwork. Shot from downtown, no good.
It's not often where you see both teams struggling to make threes like we're seeing here today. We've got both teams are trying to shoot through it, and quite frankly, right now, it's difficult to watch.
Smith. Beverly fires from downtown all alone.
The assist from number 5, Josh Smith.
To George. Paul George with 12 points and 1 assist. Ellis from downtown with just 1 left on the shot clock. Houston's given the coaching staff a lot of reasons to smile in this matchup, Jeff. What have you liked?
Rebound, tenacity to rebound the basketball and limit second shots for their opponent and get second opportunities for themselves. It's all about the ball and getting it, and that's what rebounding does.
Harden has the double team close in. Beverly jump shot. James Harden with his 4th assist of the night. That's a 15-3 run for the Rockets.
James Harden.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Turner puts it down. What a play!
Hey, that's what you're looking for. Easy baskets. Catch, jump, dunk.
Indiana's leading Houston by a score of 73-62. The two defenders converge. Harden jump shot. Can't connect from way downtown.
Listen, when you're not making shots, it looks bad. There's no other way around it. It doesn't mean they're executing poorly. It's just when they're getting these threes and both teams are missing, you're not getting the results you'd like.
Out of bounds, turnover.
Rockets ball.
Personnel changes for both sides right now.
Indiana, number 2, Rodney Stuckey. Subbing in for the Houston Rockets, number 12, Dwight Howard.
Beverly won't go. Three-pointer just off the mark. Kicks it out to the corner. Passes it right back. To George. Ellis fires away for 2. Good finish inside. Monte Ellis with 10 points.
The assist from number
Harden
13.
moves into the front court. Ariza for 3. Ariza's long-range jumper won't go.
This has been a struggle. Neither squad has been effective from long distance here early in the game.
Three-point attempt. No go from beyond the arc. At the rim, that's a two. Houston shooting 36% from the field.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Ellis against Beverly. Terrific ball movement. Shut down, forced to make the pass. Smith the rebound. Houston's focus throughout this game has been superb, Jeff.
Listen, give them credit. Physical and fanatical in pursuing the basketball. And that's absolutely what has to happen if you're going to win big-time games.
To George. Stuckey from downtown. Lets it go again. To Harden. He's got 4 assists in the game. Smith shot turned back. George set to bring it up. Stuckey against Harden. Ellis fires. The Pacers with control on the rebound. Nice touch at the basket.
Multiple shot opportunities. Great job on the offensive boards. Not only securing the rebound, but finishing the play and continuing to build their lead.
To Harden. James Harden with 29 points and 4 assists. Indiana's leading Houston by a score of 77-64. Off the rebound, puts it right back up. To Harden. Harden fires for 3. Patrick Beverly with his 5th assist of the night.
Got his feet ready for the catch and shoot, exploded up, and knocked it home.
To George. He shoots. Shot no good.
It's all about making your teammates better. And the way you make them better is to give up a good shot to try to create a great shot.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Pass to the corner. George against Ariza. Wide open for 3. And Josh Smith with his 10th rebound. Beverly into the front court. From deep in the corner. Unable to convert from the three-point line.
Both teams, no question, are off to a very cold start here today from the three-point line in the first half.
Indiana's 9 for 14 from the line here tonight.
Houston Rockets are in the penalty.
First free throw, perfect.
Substitutions, Houston. Substitutions, Indiana.
Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Houston's playing some great team basketball, Jeff. You've got to love what you're watching.
Yeah, and it starts and ends with their commitment to rebound the basketball. If you rebound, you're always going to have a chance to win games.
To George. George forces it up. Defense all over. It's good. A two-pointer. Paul George with 10 points in the third quarter.
That's just beautiful offensive basketball. To shoot it and not even notice the guy who's contesting the shot.
Throws it down the rim.
These type of effort plays not only put 2 points on the board, but give an emotional boost to your team to want to play with even more intensity, energy, and effort.
George against Terry. Puts it in. He's 2 for 7 from three-point territory.
There's nothing prettier than seeing a big-time shooter knocking a three from straight on.
What a dunk.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. Passes out to the perimeter. Stuckey. George jump shot. Terry brings it across. Nice ball movement. Terry, he sinks it.
3 points. The assist from
Time winding down, he just flips it up. And that'll do it. 3 quarters complete. Indiana's up by 12. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN Sunday after the break. Quarters complete. Still some work to be done, Jeff, but so far you've got to love the way they're playing.
I do, but they can't waste any possessions early in this quarter that would allow their opponent to even think they can get back in the game.
Gets it and quickly shoots that three. The Rockets with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Unable to flip it in.
Hey, don't worry about the missed shot. Just keep pounding the board, trying to create havoc and second shot opportunities. You may get fouled as well.
Oh, he goes for the save there. Out of bounds. Turnover. Pass to the corner. Fires for 2. And that's his 5th rebound of the game. Beverly into the front court. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. To Beverly. He's got 7 points thus far. Shot from way outside. No good. Moving the ball around beautifully. Oh, reject. Oh, great hustle as he looks for the save. It's out of bounds. Monte Ellis is checking back into the game for the Pacers. He's got 5 assists in this contest. Moves around the defender. Budinger from downtown with 3 on the clock. Budinger's shot from behind the arc won't go.
You know, sometimes it's not your night from downtown. They missed the three-point opportunities they got in the first half, and they have continued to miss here in the second half.
number 31, Jason Terry.
Turner. Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. Gets inside. Ref blows the whistle. He's got a foul. And with the foul ball, he'll get to the free throw line for the first time in the game.
Man, I thought that was going to be an and one. Good strength. Just lipped out.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after he misses the first. Indiana's leading Houston by a score of 87-76. To Terry. Terry for 3. Wide open. Patrick Beverly with his 6th assist of the night.
Can you say too easy? He is sitting there open at the three-point line and knocks it in.
To Ellis. He's averaging 14 points per game this season.
The assist from number 3, George Hill.
Jones from beyond the arc. Three-pointer won't go. Terrific ball movement. To Ellis. Monte Ellis with 13 points and 2 rebounds. The perfect dish. Throws it down.
Execution. Solid screen. Good fundamental pass. Catch it. Finish.
To Ellis. He's got 13 points thus far. Moving the ball. Excellent teamwork. Oh, nice touch inside.
A great shooter never even noticed the defender. He thought he was out in the park shooting by himself.
Beverly draws the double team. That's a three-pointer. The defense nowhere near it. Terry's unable to hit from downtown.
It's just been one of those nights. Good open shots that have gone missed. It's a make or miss league. Unfortunately tonight, they've missed.
Sweet dish. Turner. And here's the double. Jones the rebound. To Howard. Dwight Howard with 8 points and 1 block. Driving baseline, smothering defense, and he gets the shot up. Ellis. Nice ball movement. Puts it out. Able to put it in. He's 6 for 14 from the field.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Beverly drains the three. Patrick Beverly with 10 points and 7 assists. And Frank Vogel calls a full timeout. He needs to talk things over.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. Look at that balance, arc, and follow.
Matchups right now. Both coaches trying to make some changes.
For the Pacers, number 28, John Mahimi.
To Ellis. Gets right inside. Tries the reverse layup. Nice move at the rim.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Harden against Ellis. Puts it up from three-point land. Indiana's leading Houston by a score of 96-87. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Can't get it to go. The lead's still under double figures.
I like it. I'm seeing more effort in the last couple of minutes than we saw in the first half. It may not result in a win here tonight, but the effort is something they can build on going forward.
Ellis. Ellis for 2, shoots away. And that's his 5th rebound of the game. Nobody near him. Takes the three. Nice spots out by Hill. Inside to the basket. Unable to flip it in.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look. Just couldn't knock it in.
Moving the ball around beautifully. Throws it down. What a play.
Fourth quarter, this is a terrific run. When you're a road team, all you want to do is be in the game in the last few minutes. They've done that. Now they have a to get the victory.
Nice move inside. Swatted away by Smith. Pass to the corner. Three-pointer. Can't hit from way outside. Pass to the corner. Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. To Ellis. Fires away for two. Big offensive rebound. Gets a good look. Unable to flip it in. To the basket. Knocks it down. A two-pointer. And it's a 7-point lead for Indiana.
Hey, you want to have a good first shot, but it's more important to have the floor balance so you have enough rebounders who can give you second shot opportunity. Right here, good use of the second shot, not only in getting the rebound, but putting it back in. Tightly contested shot. That was going to be tough to make no matter who you are.
Terrific ball movement. Nobody near him from long range. Can't hit from downtown.
A wide open miss. But those are the type of shots they're going to have to keep creating and start making to work their way back into this game.
Quick rebound by Harden. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season. Moving the ball. Excellent teamwork. Oh, huge offensive rebound. Able to knock it down. And Dwight Howard with 8 points here in the fourth. Timeout. They need a full timeout right here.
Jeff, the coach has some decisions to make right now.
Listen, sometimes a full timeout is used just to try to get your best players some rest. You may not have any technical adjustments. You may not have any set plays you want to go to, but it's just to get your team some rest so you don't have to substitute. Sometimes those bench players stink and you don't want to use them. You don't want to use them, so you just want to get your best players some rest. In the second half of games, you as a coach have to use your timeouts quicker to break any sudden runs.
Personnel change going on right now.
Serving in for Houston, number 3,
Turner.
Jason Terry.
Stuckey on the drive. It's up and in.
This isn't like the YMCA layup line. This is like real life. As you go in to try to finish, defense is coming over. This is spontaneous. The ability to adjust, contort, and still finish is a special, special gift.
Back out to the perimeter. To Howard. He's averaging 14 points per game this season. Oh, quick move, gets inside, and he's fouled. And Dwight Howard will go to the line with under 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
You want to win this league? No easy basket. Make them earn it at the free throw line, particularly the bad free throws.
Whoops, missed the first one. Bounce back, hitting the second free throw. He's 1 for 2. Indiana's leading Houston by a score of 100-94. George trying for position in the paint. Nice ball movement. For two, it's good.
Hey, that's one you just have to tip your hat to the shooter. Knocked in a contested two-point shot.
Number 28, John Mahimi.
Beverly. Oh, not even close. He goes out of bounds. Jordan Hill's back into the game. Crunch time.
Number 27, Jordan Hill. And number 3, George Hill.
That's backcourt called against the Pacers.
Indiana.
Gets it inbounds. Tied up, has to make that pass. To Harden. He scored 7 3-pointers in this game. Some lights out shooting. Pass to the corner. To Beverly. He's got 5 rebounds in this game. To the rim. Whistle and a foul called against Turner. That'll be his first. And Patrick Beverly will go to the line with under 2 minutes to go in the fourth.
Hey, you don't see strength like that very often. The way he got fouled, just to get the ball up into the rim, was a great achievement.
Oh, he misses a pair of free throws. To George. Paul George with 23 points and 2 assists. Nails it.
When you play that good a defense, and you contest the two-point J, you expect a good result there. The offense was just superior. The concentration and the follow-through, he stuck his shot.
Oh, he's wide open for that three. Inside. And a foul. Jordan Hill picks up his second foul of the night. And Dwight Howard will go to the line. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line.
Man, I thought that was going to be an and-one. Good strength, just ripped out.
Can't connect on the first free throw.
In the game for the Indiana Pacers, number 11, Monte Ellis.
Dwight Howard with 14 points. A minute and a half remaining in the fourth. Indiana's up by 9. To George. Paul George with 23 points and 3 assists. Oh, he knocks it down.
4-2.
To Smith. He's got 3 assists in the matchup. Ariza against George from three-point land. Ariza's shot from downtown won't go.
That's just a bad play. They're a bad shooter taking a bad shot at the wrong time.
To Ellis. He's got 15 points in this game. Gets it off. Can't get it to go. To Harden. Oh, his foot's on the line. What a costly turnover. Indiana's leading Houston by a score of 106-95. They double him. They don't beat the buzzer. A shot clock violation.
Indiana.
Ball's alive. Put this one in the books. The final score is 106-95. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching and good night.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pacers emerged victorious after a tight finish. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. The Rockets finished on the losing end of a close score. Their focus was obviously on the long-range game, and while it was working, it didn't get the intended result. Check out the leading scores for the Houston Rockets.
Game stats. Player of the game.
And here we've got the stats for you.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.